we touched on getting to Toledo, obviously, and you talked about previously about some of the injuries you faced in your college career. Talk to me about just getting to Toledo and what it's been like being there, what you've been able to do, some of the things you've been through up there.
So my time in Toledo has been good. I've gotten accolades off the field as well as on the field. So off the field, I've been able to. I just graduated my bachelor's. That's the biggest thing I want to talk about. Graduated my bachelor's in communication. These next 2 years that I have eligibility wise, I'll be getting my master's in business administration with a focus on leadership. Um, so I recently received a STAM Musial Award in November. It's a world-renowned award. Some big names have received it. Wayne Gretzky was our honorary member there. I met him, talked to him, got to chop it up with him. Hank Aaron before he passed. Just a lot of big names. Uh, my story with that was I was able to help a young man out. I seen him driving past a couple of times, and I was able to hop out the car, get to know him a little bit better. He ended up having a lot of health problems that I didn't know about that you could not see from the blind eye just looking at him. He ended up having like multiple open heart surgeries and things of that nature, which ended up stunning his development school wise and things of that. And then it was also during COVID, so he wasn't able to make friends and things like that. He wasn't able to go to school because he just moved into the city, but that's a different story. You'll be able to probably put the link up there or something so people can see it and watch it. I also was an All-State Good Works nominee for the country. It's like, I don't know how many nominees it is, but it's only like 30 people that get it. I didn't receive it, but I was a nominee for it. The University of Toledo has given me a lot, like with relationships on and off the field. So I know I've been able to meet some of the most successful people in the city of Toledo, like from the business standpoint, just people that do a lot of help in the inner city. Um, I built the relationship with like our deans in the school. So I would say the University of Toledo has offered me things that I probably wouldn't have gotten at other schools, being that if the school was a lot bigger. So
That's something that a lot of people don't recognize either. Obviously, like I go to a Division II school, so my school off the rip more than likely is going to be smaller than pretty much all or most of the Division I schools. But being at a smaller school, whatever level you're at, like a smaller scale school, it's a lot of benefits. Like you get to have more one-on-one time with your teachers, you get smaller classes and things of that nature. And I think that's something that's important too, because a lot of people they decide to go to certain schools and like say you go to University of Florida, you're a freshman. The first your gen ed classes, you're gonna have a lot of people.
175 people.
Yeah, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna maybe not intimidated, but maybe a little bit, not necessarily just scared. But it's definitely different walking into a class with 100+ people in a class with 20 people. Like so, I think that's definitely major. I also like obviously I heard and I saw about the Musial Award. I think that's crazy. I think that's awesome that you were able to be a part of that, that you did something like that out of the kindness of your heart. I went online, I read the articles, watched videos of you, your guy Winter, a whole bunch of things like that. And I think that was amazing. Also, doing my research, just seeing like the company of people that received that award, like you said, Hank Aaron. I saw Arnold Palmer, Bubba Wallace, like a bunch of highlight Wayne Gretzky. You got to meet Wayne Gretzky. Like I feel like that's amazing just being a part of something like that. So congrats on all of that that you mentioned off the field. That's just as important as on the field, like we talked about at the beginning of the show.